Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon to all of you. I'm glad to see you guys in our discussion today, and I hope that we can have a good discussion today with more interaction. So, topic where we want to discuss today is about cyberbullying, which we know that it becomes a main problems to our generation since the technology is becoming greater. Uh, since we have many social medias just like Twitter, Instagram. So, as I can define that cyberbullying is a type of bullying that's uh, only through online, which it will affect mentally for the victim. So today, uh, our focus about cyberbullying is the peers should play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying. Is it right?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
So nice. So can we go to our first person who want to present it? Oh, sorry. May I have Safwat to present about your point?
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, so for my point, how peers can overcome or tackle the cyberbully issue is the first. Friends are the one that the victims always seek empathy and sympathy and ideas, because they are the friends that they hang out with. They show their true colors and they spend time more. Like for example, here we in college, so we spend more time with our friends and we are comfort with them. So basically, they are the ones that they seek for help and rely on. So friends um, could tackle this by giving them advice and help them to overcome, such as teaching them how to blog or remind them what they should aware on posting things online. I think that's for me now. So anyone want to add on?
Uh, can I add a little bit from your point?
Sure.
So I'm agree that peers peers should play a better role for preventing cyberbullying or counter cyberbullying. It's because peers have a strong influence on students or victims' emotional behavior or behavior and effective development. So uh, it help the victim reducing the anxiety or problem like maybe if they have depression from the cyberbully effect, and then from there, from the interaction between peers and the victim, it will create trust between each other. uh, so the victim will be easier to uh, share their problem or tolerate with the peers better than if we ask the victim to go to a consultant or any else. That's my point.
Uh,
So how about you,
s-
Anand?
Sorry to
Oh,
interrupt, but may I add my point first?
Yeah, sure.
So based on what Safwat and Amir said just now, you said that friends or peers giving more influence in order to help the victim in countering the cyberbullying. But don't you think that uh, it may also be happen that their peers or their friends is not mature enough in uh, in coping this problem, because we know that some of our friends don't have any ideas or don't have any solution in helping. Maybe if they are trying to help, they may also lead to make the case worse. So how what's your opinion, Hanan?
um, well, personally, I think that what you're trying to say is partially true because I'm not totally disagree with you because there is some good points over there. It's just that It's just in contrast of what you said, for a mature friend, it's not always the case because sometimes when you grow older, then friends will be mature and they will experience a lot of stuff and discover a lot of stuff. So that will improve their skills or their experience in handling social media bullying cases. So, in addition to that point, for me personally, I think peers should show a good example. Should show a good example on how to use the social media. I'm sorry, Amaruddin, maybe you can mute your microphone because it's a
Sorry.
bit of. Okay. All right. So, thank you. So, I think, all right. I think, yes, back to what I said just now. A good friend should always show a good example, and because we as a human being, we tend to look after our friends. I mean, we tend to get influenced by the actions of our friends on how they behave, either in the real world or in social media. So I agree with somewhat that American about peers actually play an important role for tackling
Okay.
cyberbullying.
May I add one thing? Okay.
Yep.
So for me, I have no objections with what Hanan and Amiruddin said, and I also partially agree with what Amirul said about the mature thing. But as like Hanan said, so when the peers grow older, so the mature level keep growing up too, and also if they're not mature enough, they are the friends that the victims always rely on. So the friends could help them by giving them advice to refer to to like consult uh, to more authority, or the friends could uh, um, could tell to their parents about their problems and such as. And also, I agree with the friends that do not radiate toxicity. So that is also important things in countering the cyberbullying. I think.
So, what do you guys think that by having by peers having an important role, what do you guys think that they having their they want to fulfill their role? Because for in my opinion, there is for peers, it is not too much effect if they are helping their friends, that the victim. But I think if parents having their if parents is the one who can counter this, because parents know how their children is, and then in order to cope the problem, sure they will help in based on what they can do.
Okay. Excuse me, Amiro, but I think I have to disagree with this one because some of our parents have we call it age gap. So within this age gap, there are technological knowledge and skills about the social media and all the modern technologies. Well, something sometimes they lack in that field. So I think that's why we should refer to our peers first. We can just look at them as our, we can say, as a first respondent or first person to for we to refer, and then after that maybe our friend can give an advice on where we should proceed the cases, either going to report to the authorities or talk to the parents asking for advice and something else. I want to hear Amiruddin, what Amiruddin want to say.
Yes, I'm agree with Hanan that not all parents that understand their children better than I mean like it's true that some of the parents really know their children more than their friends, but there is some particular parents that doesn't know and they did not know how to interact with their children. So having a friends or peers that help the victim to counter the cyberbullying is one of the best way, rather than ask advice from parents. Yeah.
So, based on your points, Amir, Safwan, and Hanan, I think you guys have convinced me that PS also have played more important role because, yeah, based on my what you call that, uh, understanding, PS can help more with the technologies and the social medias that getting now, such as if they want to post a content in their Instagram, so they will refer to their friends, right? Okay, so
Yes.
before we jump to our
As
conclusion, do you have anything to add? Yes, Amirul, sorry. What do you want to
yes,
say?
sure. I want to add something. Having a good circle of friends, is one of the best way to counter the cyberbullying.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Even
see.
though maybe your circle friends, as you say, that they have unmatched friends and matched friends, so you can se- how to say, I mean, you can separate separate the mature friend and unmature friend. And some of our friends maybe already overcome the problem, or find has already found the solution for cyberbullying, so you can ask for advice from them.
Okay,
They have
sorry.
more
But
experience.
sorry to interrupt, but we have only 15 seconds left. Before we end our
All right,
discussion,
sorry.
so maybe jump to conclusion.
Okay.
So, Hanan, can you conclude our discussion today?
Oh, okay. So I think, well, obviously, at the beginning, majority of us agree with the cyberbullying that here's a role in tackling cyberbullying, and towards the end, even you, Amirul, also agree to this. So, based on our important points that we have stated just now, so I think we can agree and we can reach an agreement that yes, peer really play a better role in tackling cyberbullying. So, thank you for the discussion, everyone. It was a good discussion. Thank you for your time and bye.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank